Yo, and hello, everybody. Mike here, baseball collector. And that's Chris from Missouri. And this is Showcase Showdown, everybody's favorite baseball card game show. This week, every week, we're so glad that you guys tune in. This is episode 8 of season 4, Chris.
Oh, gosh. I believe season 4, and we're halfway through season 4, more than halfway through.
Cannot believe it. And I'm winning 4-3. I just had to, let me throw that in there real quick.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. That's why I'm sitting over here.
That is why you're sitting over there. And today, I've been looking forward to this one. I don't know who put this one on the wheel. For those that don't know, Chris and I preseason, we basically drafted. We went back and forth on sets we wanted to add to the wheel. Sets we chose individually, hoping we would win that particular year. And I can't remember who picked this one, but it's an epic freaking set. 1951 Bowman. What do you think about it?
To tell you the truth, if we got a panel of vintage card collectors together and had them choose the wheel, and we go from the least favorite down to the favorite, this might be the last set that we do, because to me, it's my favorite set. It's a tough set, but I just think the artwork and then the design of it and stuff with the players that it has in there. I believe this is the best baseball card set post-war. That's my opinion. Yeah. It's hard for me to think of one better. Somebody on a show that we did, talking about rating sets, and I believe I would stick to this as I remember them saying, what's the best set? Is there a better set out there than the 53 Bowman? And I stuck to my guns and said, yeah, there's a better set out there. And I believe this is it. Now, people might yell at us for me saying that, but I do. I believe it's the best set out there.
I would rank 51 Bowman ahead of 53 Bowman, just because 53 Bowman doesn't have any rookies really in it, which you can poo-poo. Who cares about rookies or this? The hobby cares a lot. And so there's some insanely key cards in 51 Bowman. My knock against 51 Bowman is it's essentially on a lot of the cards, it's a repeat of 50 Bowman, and you're missing a few. There's no Jackie in 51 Bowman, but there is in 50 Bowman. There's a Stan Musial in 52 Bowman, but there's not in 51 Bowman. So there are some key elements missing that would make 51 Bowman an even more epic set if it had Jackie and Musial, just to name two, right? And a lot of the pictures are equal, they're the exact same or only slight differences from 50 Bowman. So it feels like a cop-out. I do like the design better in 51 Bowman because of the nameplate that they include versus 52, versus 50. And it's chock full of amazingness that we're going to start showing. So
there's a couple of these cards that are not in 50 as well. There's some very important cards that are not in 50 that we're going to be able to see today.
Good point, because they weren't playing yet.
That is correct. Yeah.
Good point. Some key rookies here that we're going to go through for the maybe one or two people, maybe three at the most, that have not seen this show. Why don't you tell them how it works, Chris? And we'll
Again, for the 4 seasons, I have told you this is the best hour on YouTube, the most wholesome hour where we won't make fun of each other at all. But right now, after I'm done speaking, I want you that are watching this to push pause and go get out all your 51 Bowman Hall of Famers and put them in order from one to the last one of just Hall of Famers. That's all we're playing here. And you're going to get 5 points if you want to play along by having the card, for just having the card. If you have it graded, whatever that number is on that slab, you're going to add to that 5 points, and that's what we're going to do. And so Mike's going to keep he's going to keep a running of the points, and midway he's going to tell us who's leading. And then at the very end, he's going to tally it up as well and find out who the winner is. Now, here, the rookie cards are worth double. And these are rookie Hall of Fame players. We do not do the coaches or whoever else might be in the Hall of Fame that would have a card here. So just sit back, have fun, root for Chris, and enjoy this hour along with us. Did I get that one all right, Mike?
That was one of the better ones you've done explaining the rules. You're getting really good at it, and I'm glad that that's true.
I thought you were on a roll doing it, and maybe I can pull off a major. This would be a major upset, but it's going to be tough because I know what cards you have. I know not all of them, but I know a couple of the big boys that you have. So anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
This will be the first one, I think, where we start with a Hall of Fame rookie and end with a Hall of Fame rookie. So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Let's put us in showdown mode and start showing off these amazing cards. I'm going to get I got to put this in showdown mode and get myself in. I need to be able to see mode, so my cheaters go on. All right, you're the visitor. Whitey Ford, first card.
Rookie card. Yep. Rookie card of Whitey Ford. And I have a beautiful PSA 4.
That's 18 points. That's beautiful. I have a PSA 3. Look at you starting off with the lead.
Yes, love it. Love it.
That was one of those cards that Whitey Ford, Chris, that evaded me for a long time. I don't know why it took so long for me to get it, but I don't know.
It's a tough card. Tough card to get.
How do you not love this card? This next one, the smile on Yogi Berra. Card number 2, which is, you got Yankees pitcher Whitey Ford, card number 1, card number 2, Yankees catcher Yogi Berra, and I have a PSA 4.
I have an SGC 4.
Oh, maintaining your lead, eh?
I like that.
I don't know that I do.
Okay, Robin Roberts, underrated anymore. Played. First half of his career was incredible. Last portion of his career, he played with some bad teams. But this is one of the prettiest cards in here, I think. And I have an SGC 4.5.
Well, I have a very beautiful looking PSA 2.
Well, I'm going to need you to lose by 2 on a lot of these cards if I want to have a chance to win.
Well, so far, so good in your quest for that. You actually won by 2.5 on that. All right. Newer Hall of Famer, Gil Hodges here. Yeah, I'm going to say this so often. Beautiful card. I love the wood fence on the background, and I have a PSA 4.
Well, you're going to get a point back because I have a PSA 3.
Okay, now we're talking. I'm not getting shut out.
Going through some of these cards to get ready for this, a lot of my cards are very well centered, and it just, again, I'm glad we do this show because I get these cards out and I get to see them. And Red Shandons, I have a 4.
I too have a 4. This might be closer than you think.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you're winning right now.
Yes. We ought to stop it and celebrate right now while I stay ahead. But
I'm going to have to get a judge's ruling on this. I don't know how to rule this one. I think I do, but I'm going to ask your opinion. I'm going to let you decide. Phil Rizzuto, I have a 1.5 with a mark.
Well, how we've done that in the past, you still get 5 points for the card, right?
I think I would say I only get the 5 points for the card because the grade is nullified by the mark.
I think that's what we've done on the last. I think that's what we've done before. We actually had that, and it was me. So I think you get 5 points.
Deal. I'll
agree. All right.
That seems fair.
Because it'll probably come into play with me sometime somewhere down the line, and maybe even this bunch right here. So
okay. What do you have in the Rizzuto?
Well, I have a really, really nice one. I have a 4.5.
Oh my goodness, that was yikes.
Yeah. So I need more of those rulings to go my way. So Bob Feller,
Oh,
gosh,
hold on, dang it! I got to get in the bind. I got to get down here.
do we need a ruling on this again? Where I'm not going to say anything about this because that last show, I believe the last two shows I've ran to my showcase. I think I took a lot of steps on my Fitbit getting to that showcase.
Well, I have it. It's in SGC, so
He's making one right now on his card making machine.
I'm not. Okay, Bob Feller. I'm ready for Bob Feller.
Okay, I have a 4.
Glad I grabbed it because I have a 4.5.
Now, why would that not be with your rest of your 51 cards?
Because SGC slabs do not fit in the Beast, and so they're in a separate box. All my SGC slabs, which is not many, but I have enough.
Okay, so the Beast discriminates. Is that what you're saying?
Totally discriminates. Which is good because I get to show this next card first, this is one of my top 5 favorite cards of all time.
We have friends that we have other content creators that will say this is their favorite card. It's a beautiful card. Beautiful card.
Roy Campanella. I love the dude sitting behind Roy Campanella in the stands. I have a PSA 3.
I have a PSA 5.
Whoa. Isn't that cool, though? Look at that.
It is cool. It is cool. Now, I'm going to probably give some of this back to you the next 5 cards or so. So, all right, Al.
I don't know. You'll see.
Okay. And this little sideways action on this Duke Snyder coming up.
The next few, actually. Yeah.
I have a 2. I'm going to show you the 2, and then I'm going to turn that around like that.
I have a 3. So not, but again, love the background with Ebbets Field and the people in the stands. I mean, very, very cool to me. Very cool. Okay. Next up. So this next card is George Kell. I bought this card at the National a few years ago, and it had a sticker of $15 on it. And I had the audacity to ask the guy for $10. As if $15 wasn't a good enough deal, I had the audacity, because I don't pay sticker, to ask for $10. And he said yes. And I got this card for $10. 51 Bowman, George Kell, and a PSA 4. $10.
Well, I believe this completed my run of 51s, this George Kell. And I have a 4.5, so I gain a little bit of a point there, or a little bit there.
I bet you paid more than $10. I'm just guessing.
I guarantee you. And I probably paid sticker, because I try to keep people from disliking you. So I went to that dealer and I said, I know he was rude to you and offered you less, so I'm going to pay your way. You're welcome, Mike. That's why everybody likes you still.
Thanks for keeping me in the good graces of everyone else. Appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lose some points on this one, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose a lot of points on this one, because this isn't the most expensive card in 51, but I'm not going to upgrade, because look how pretty that is. It's authentic. I don't know why it's authentic.
It's evidence of trimming.
Huh. Well, I guess I do know why now.
Well, yeah, you're going to lose some points because I got a 5.
Yeah, I knew that. I felt that coming. I wish I could have cheated somehow on that.
Yeah. Wow, we got one more card and then we'll be halfway, I think. Let me look here. Yep, one more. Bob Lemon, great Cleveland Indians pitcher and later a manager. I have a PSA 3.
Give me some points back, because I have a 7.
What? A 7?
Yeah.
That's got to be a misprint. They obviously didn't mean to give that card that grade. Come on.
Bob Lemon was a manager for the Royals, and I don't know why in the world I got a 7 on that one, but I got a 7. So we are halfway through. I think I'm smelling like I still have a lead here.
That would be a good smell. You're winning 115.5 to 107.5. So you're winning by 8 points right now, halfway.
Okay, the plan is in place. Whether I can, I know what I have to. I know what I have to do to get down to the end. And I'm not there yet, to tell you the truth. So,
well, there's a reason we play 2 halves in football. No, this is a card I graded myself. Enos Slaughter, Country. I have a PSA 3.
if I was grading this myself, I'd give it a lot better grade. But SGC graded mine, and I got a 5.
Oh, see, you're expanding your lead as we start the second half. Look at you. All right.
Lou Boudreau.
Having some bad cards, so let's go.
Lou Boudreau, right?
Yep.
I have a PSA 5.
I have a PSA 3.
Well, this is the one that we should have gone. If you win the most cards, you're the winner. We changed the rules up to fit Chris is what we should do.
Wow, that seems about right. Early win, another Indians pitcher. There's a lot of good Indians pitchers back then. Early win. Ended up with 300 exactly 300 wins for his career. I have a PSA 4.
I have a PSA 3. Yeah, he stuck around a long time to get that 300th win.
Yeah.
It took him a while.
Okay, I'm creeping back.
Okay. Pee Wee Reese. This is I don't know if I like this card. The darkness of the background. I like this card. What am I saying? But compared to the brightness and everything, it looks like he took this right after they called the game. I got a 4.5.
I have another PSA 3.
Okay.
Warren Spahn. This as much as you dislike the Reese or the Pee Wee Reese card, you got to love this one, right? The big kick and
oh yeah.
I have it a PSA 4.
I too have a PSA 4.
Well, that doesn't help me. Is this card a 300 Great Cards card? I can't remember.
I don't believe so because I don't have a sticker on it.
Okay.
But those stickers are kind of falling off here, so
7 more cards, Chris, and you have a healthy lead.
Yeah. Well,
see if you can keep it up.
Yes. Okay. Larry Doby, it's me, right?
Yep, Larry Doby. Yep.
So this is a famous picture of Larry Doby. You see it on a lot of cards, right? Or you see something like this. I have the SGC. I have an SGC 4.
I have a PSA 3. I have a lot of 3s in this set, apparently. Feels like. You had a 4 or 4.5?
4.
Okay.
Yeah, 4.
Down to 6 cards. Holding on to the lead. All right.
By my fingernails getting ready to start here.
Ted Williams. Looks just like his 50 card, except they added clouds. But a 3.5.
Give yourself a couple points because I have a 1.5. But again, look at that thing.
Yeah. Such a cool card. Okay.
Richie Ashburn. I have a nice 5.5.
I actually thought I was going to get something on that. I have a 4.5. But no, I actually lose points to you. Okay. Maybe now. Monty Irvin. Great card.
So is this a rookie card of his?
It is, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, this. Let's stop and take a long time so I can savor in this lead right? Because I believe this is where I might be tumbling.
We have 3 rookies in the last 4 cards. So
is Fox not a rookie?
Oh wait, 4 rookies in the last 4 cards. Yes.
Oh, why don't I keep my mouth shut at times?
Okay, hold on. You are let's just see this epic comeback that Mike is about to make. Hopefully make. It is you have a 12.5 point lead. That's massive in this game.
I won a lot of cards so far. Won a lot of cards, but that I got a lot of 10-yard pickups and a lot of first downs.
Yep.
I'm afraid I'm gonna
punch it in the end zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So who's up here? Who's up?
Bonnie Irvin, me. Okay. I have a PSA 5.
I have a PSA 4.
Okay, it's only 2 points that you lose on that. That's not bad.
So Nellie Fox,
another rookie.
I have a PSA 3.
I have a 5.5.
What is the points now?
Hold on, that's 21, and you get 16. You're up 5.5 right now. That went quickly. That evaporated quickly, Chris.
Oh, you're up, and I know what you have.
Mickey frickin' Mantle. This is easily the most expensive card in my collection, like more than double the next most expensive card in my collection. I bought this a couple years ago. Paid $14,000 for this card, and glad I did.
I'll give you $14,000 for it today.
I bet you will.
I don't have it. But I think I could go. I could talk people into lending me money for it. I'll mow yards. People will pay me money just to see me working. So yeah, I'll give that for you today.
PSA 5, Mickey Mantle rookie.
PSA authentic.
Oh, wow.
So you now have a 5.5
point lead. 4.5.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
the tables have turned, but now you're going to show first. I'll show first since you're behind. Okay. So next is Willie Mays. You got Mantle and Mays back to back, like 2 of the greatest of their era, if not greatest of all time. I have a PSA 2 in the Willie Mays rookie right there.
Yeah.
So let me calculate what you need. Let's see if you got it. I got 14 on that. You need 17 points. So you need 18 points to win. So that means you need a 4.
Okay. Well, I have a beautiful card. I have a PSA 1 with, now I want you to look at this, and I'm going to tell you why it's a 1, and I was able to pick it up. Look how beautiful centered that is.
Yeah.
And actually the corners aren't bad either. But I have 3 little pinholes where somebody hung this up. So I have a 1. So I lose Showcase Showdown 51. And I'm not going to blame it on my rookie cards or no. But Mike, we just showed, and I hate talking money here, but that's a big part of my collection. And there's thousands of dollars right there that we just showed.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
But again, I'm not embarrassed about talking about money on here or something, but $50,000 worth of cards right there. And I'm happy that I got a lot of those early.
Yeah.
And I couldn't, I wouldn't want to try to get those today, all of those today. But I'm so glad I have them. The Mantle is iconic. The maze is iconic. The whole set, just card after card. And I'm so glad we got those out because, I don't get to see them enough. I don't get to see them enough.
Yeah, it was. Forget about the money. It's cool that we both have them. I do, just for the sake of our audience, Chris, because they will put it in comments. They like to know the final score, so I have to say it again, just so everybody know. I had 250.5. You had 244, so you lost by 5.5 or 6.5 points. So hey, and you blew a giant lead, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, we don't need to bring that up again, but I did anyway. And now, before we finish our day today, we have to see what is next week on Showcase. I don't know how we're going to outdo 51 Bowman. That was amazing, but we're going to try and we're going to have fun no matter what. So you ready for
no matter who it's going to land on, the year's going to be upset that they got to follow that. Right.
That's right. Whatever year comes next is, unless it's 49 Leaf, that'll be pretty epic too. Mm-hmm. But, all right, let's spin the wheel, see who is up for next week. It's not going to be 49, my birth year, and I just had my birthday.
Oh.
Hey, to make you feel bad or worse, this was one of the first runs I did, and so I bought them a long time ago, which means I could afford very nice cards back then for this run. So you have that to look forward to.
Yes, this is one that I'm probably worried about, but it's going to be a fun set. There's some good cards in there
for sure.
There's a nice rookie card in there.
That was crazy fun. Yeah, 5-3 now.
5-3. Still trying to, that was close. I thought I had a fighting chance there, which I did. But to no avail.
Well, let us know down below, guys, how you did on 51 Bowman. Love to hear it. Love to hear how people do as they follow along with us. And Chris, thanks so much. And we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Showcase Showdown. Take care, everybody. Keep collecting.